What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. I'm not even sure what I'm going to title this video, but I'm just going to tell you something that happened in my household recently that I was just like, okay, Xbox got it. Good on you. Okay. So, as you guys know, I am tomorrow, my Game Pass Ultimate subscription auto renewal ends. Okay. It's done. Finito, right? Now, it doesn't mean that I can't renew July 6th, right? Obviously, I can, right? This video might not even matter. But as of right now, auto renewal of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is done. The reason is because I mostly play on Steam. Okay. I recently bought the game that I play the most, which is Forza Motorsport on Xbox, on the Xbox app. I bought it on Steam because it was on sale, so I'm gonna be playing it on Steam anyway. So to me, I got so many games on Steam. I think I have 133 games in my backlog, and these are games that like probably like 90 of them I definitely want to play, right? So I don't know, it's just a more curated type of list. I am gonna miss the finding a gem, like finding a game that I would have never played, like Forza Motorsport. I would have never played that game, and the game turned out to be like one of my favorite games this generation. Starfield is probably a game that I would have never actually bought myself because I'm not into those types of game, and I have a lot of hours in that game as well. So Game Pass definitely has opened up my gaming palette to many different types of games, and I'm definitely grateful for it. But I do have a whole bunch of games that I definitely want to specifically play, and I have that on Steam. So I went ahead and decided to cancel my Game Pass Ultimate subscription reoccurrence. Okay. Now, what makes it real difficult, and the reason why I had Game Pass Ultimate, people keep telling me like, Doc, why didn't you have Game Pass PC? Is because I have kids, and my kids would use Game Pass Ultimate from time to time. Now, that's the thing, just from time to time, they weren't using it enough. And I'm a huge proponent of Game Pass for $20 a month. Game Pass Ultimate is a huge value if you're actually using actually playing it. When I was on the Xbox Series X, that's most 90% of 95% of the games that I played were Game Pass games. Man, when I first got to PC, 90% of the games I was playing were on Game Pass games, right? So I was getting my money's worth. My kids now with the Xbox Series X and S barely use Game Pass, barely use the Xbox. And every single time I remember I was getting ready to do this, I'm about to cancel, I would find them actually playing it, right? They'd be playing like Rainbow Siege or something. I'm like, oh, of course you are. Of course now you're playing it, right? Or like my son Juju started playing a beat Doom Dark Ages, right? Beat Doom Eternal, then beat Doom Dark Ages because he knew it was coming out. Of course he would, right? Then they started both playing Expedition 33. Okay, they didn't finish it. Both of them dropped it, but they both were playing Expedition 33. So I'm like, of course you guys would, right? So they every single time I was like, okay, I'm gonna cancel it. They were using it, right? My son, my 16-year-old, got into Paul World when Paul World first dropped. You guys remember Paul World first dropped, and they like just took off, right? Nintendo, I think, even got mad at it, whatever. And he had built the world in Paul World. I don't know exactly how it works. So he's got a lot of save data and all that other stuff. Okay, but he was playing Paul World through Game Pass. So recently, every single time I tell my kids like, "Hey, I'm thinking about canceling Game Pass," I think I've talked to him about it probably 3 times. Every single time they have told me, "Sure." Every single time they've told me, "Sure, do it." Like they're not tripping. But then again, I see them playing something on Game Pass, and I'm like, I don't want to do that to them because again, the $20 a month for Doom the Dark Ages is what, $60, $70. Like that right there is worth it, right? Doom Eternal when they were playing that, right? So I always see them playing something that I'm like, okay, it's worth it for now. So they never tell me not cancel it. Okay. This time around, I told them I was gonna cancel it. Everything was fine, and then my son goes to me. I want to start using my Legion Gold more because he's got the Walmart PC that I had. I gave it to him, so he plays on that as well. But he said he wants to start using his Legion Gold more, and he wants to go ahead and play Paul World a lot on it. Okay. I told him I was like, hey, I'm about to cancel Game Pass Ultimate, but Paul World right now on Steam is on sale for I think it was like $29 or something, right? And he goes to me, yeah, but my Xbox saves won't transfer over. And I was like, yes, you're correct. Your Xbox saves won't transfer over, but you could just start over. This boy said to me, "Nah, I'll buy it on Xbox PC." I sat there because there's something else that I'm gonna tell you. Me and my son share the Steam family app thing, right? The Steam family accounts, right? So any game that he buys, I can play, and any game that I buy, he can play as long as we're not playing the games at the same time. So it really helps us out. So that's how our library is pretty big, right? I mean, I buy way more games than he does, but he'll never buy something that I already have or stuff like that, right? I think we have two games that we accidentally both bought or whatever, right? But for the most part, like we talk to each other, hey, what you gonna buy? He'll buy it on Steam, or I'll buy it on Steam, and then we could both play them, right? Paul World to me was like, hey, go ahead, buy it, and then maybe I'll like it, maybe I could play it as well, right? No, he wants his saves. On the Xbox app, Paul World is like was like $34 or something, and on Steam it was just $30. So it's like a $4 difference. To him, it was worth it to get his saves over, and that made me think. When I bought Forza Motorsport on Steam because I prefer Steam, okay, Forza Motorsport did transfer over my save data from what I had on the Xbox app on Game Pass. Okay, Forza Horizon 5 though did not. So that's a brand new game. Okay, Starfield did not. That's a brand new game. Okay, Halo Infinite did not. My multiplayer of Halo Infinite did though, which was weird. Okay, so it got me thinking. Damn, maybe, maybe, maybe Microsoft is smarter than I think, because they got my son to buy the game so that he could guarantee that he has his saves. And right now, my son is in a situation that if he wants to purchase Xbox Game Pass on PC for $12, he can. And in whatever game he does want to buy later on, he could buy it on the Xbox app, keep it there, doesn't have to keep subscribing to Game Pass. And now he'll be in a situation where for $12 a month, he can try whatever game drops, see if he likes it, maybe even beat it, and then decide if he wants to buy it or not. And I'm just like thinking like, damn, this is a crazy proposition, because if you build your Xbox PC app library, then you know your games are going to go everywhere for generations to come. It just got me thinking. So my son bought his first Xbox PC game, and now I'm wondering, should I start buying games on the Xbox PC app? I don't know. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. The answer for now is going to be no. Steam is still way better, and we could share games. Xbox, you still can't share games. So unless somebody knows how to do that on the PC app, let me know. But I thought that was interesting. My son preferred to spend $3 more so that he could buy the game on the Xbox app and transfer over his saves. That's genius. We out. Peace.